Hello, my name is Sean Mullen.
I'm Tom Mullen.
And you're from the California area.
Yep, Los Angeles, California.
Well, one, I want to thank you for being on this rather interesting tour. Can you share some of your impressions about the types of people you had the opportunity to meet and what you have learned during this trip? And also maybe share with the viewers some of the places you visited.
Well, we first started our trip with in Ramallah, and I think not knowing much about that whole area or anything about this whole trip, I think it was a very eye-opening experience to be able to realize the fact that the people there have a totally different viewpoint from what the Israeli side was, and I think that was very, very enlightening to me. When I walk away feeling sorry and feeling like they're very oppressed, and then hearing the other side, I think was very enlightening to find that there is a totally different viewpoint and a different way of doing and viewing the same issues. And I think that was the highlight of my trip, is trying to expose me to something I didn't know much about going into it, and then also seeing the fact that at the end it was much nicer and a much more wonderful experience than I would have ever imagined.
Tom, anything you would like to add to what your son said?
Well, a little bit. One of the interesting things to me about this was the preparation for the trip. We had a good resource guide, which I tried to read about, and I suddenly realized when we got here it wasn't sufficient. The people we talked to were totally different than the impressions that we got from the resource guide and the references that we were given.
Well, now that you've been here, did you feel that you had the opportunity to meet with people who you wouldn't normally not have had the chance to meet, and that opportunity enlightening you to the issues? Sean, you kind of alluded to that, but did you feel that it brought you an understanding of the region much more than you would have had you not been here on this type of tour?
I absolutely think that. I think we had the opportunity to see multiple layers of society. I mean, we met with high-end political party people, and we met with people that were in university, and we met with people who were just day-to-day normal citizens. And seeing three different sides of perspectives was really kind of giving a full picture of what it is that we're seeing from three different perspectives. And I think it really shows you the fact that there's a lot here, more than I would have ever known coming here.
Well, I want to thank you both for being part of this trip and for sharing with people who will view this. And I hope that in the future you can share with others the opportunities that they could find on joining a program like this. But again, thank you both for being here, and thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.